What's going on, you guys? Coolest Ultrasabers here. Back with the series Coolest Ultrasabers. Yeah. I am your host, Jonathan Baker, vlog owner of the vlog series. Well, anyway, it has been a very long time, and most likely just doing these videos, and after the cancellation of the Coolest Ultrasaber series, it is time to bring back the series. And most likely I have just been challenged by my brother, and most likely he would probably challenge a lone Jedi Knight, and most likely I think that's what he would do. Now, I know it's been a very long time. I haven't talked to y'all after the cancellation of the Coolest Ultrasaber series. It's been a long time, and most likely I bet you guys have missed the series a lot, and like me, I did too. So anyway, we're going to talk a lot about the Coolest Ultrasaber series and its return. Well, most likely, my brother called me, and he was wondering if the series was ever going to be brought back. I told him how much work it would take in order to bring back this lightsaber series. I mean, it would take a lot of lightsaber dueling and most likely all that. So anyway, he told me how much he wanted to do Starkiller, and most likely he wanted to do a lightsaber duel between two red lightsabers and plus a purple, which means I would have to wield the power of two lightsabers in my hands. Now, most likely, you can only hold at least one lightsaber in one hand. Now, most likely, when you're blocking, you can easily do it like that, because you're blocking your opponent's moves. Always remember, you cannot copy each other's moves, because there's no way you could do that, and most likely that's considered like cheating and stuff. Now, when you do a move, you want to make sure that you block high and continuously, do your own moves, which means, you gotta block high, block low, left, right, up, down, this is left, this is right, down, 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 down. Now, this is just an exercise to get us going in this Ultrasaber series, and most likely that's what it's coming to. Now, usually I am talking to you guys a lot about these lightsabers, and most likely the manufacture of each and every one. And, well, most likely, when my brother challenged me, he's like, "Oh, I bet I could beat you." "Oh, really? You bet you could beat me, huh?" Well, I could consider that a challenge, because I have a lot of lightsabers, and most likely I am a Jedi Master in this series. And most likely I have a Jedi Master myself. And that is my friend Duncan Ray of the Coolest Ultrasaber series. Now, if you guys have seen Star Wars Rebels, Inquisitor lightsaber is a red blade. Even known as Darth Vader's lightsaber, Inquisitor has a red type blade. Now, as Darth Maul, or formerly known as Maul, you know, he had a two-blade lightsaber, and he evidently killed the seventh sister plus the fifth brother. Also, he took the lightsaber and blinded Kanan with it. And like then, Kanan is blind. And most likely he has a face shield, which probably he can't see through it. But I know with his eyes closed, he can see with the Force. Now, as you may know, an Inquisitor is a bad person, a bad guy that was hired by Darth Vader. And they have the spinning lightsabers where you actually hold it in the middle and the blades would actually spin. Now, in Season 2, we actually don't see 2 Inquisitors. We actually see 3. Well, all 3 of them die at the end. And most likely, I was hoping that there would have been some new Inquisitors that would take the place of the fallen Inquisitors. And most likely, we saw in Season 1, the Grand Inquisitor was actually killed because he lost his lightsaber. He let go from the balcony and he actually killed himself. Then there was 2 more Inquisitors. You had the 5th brother that actually came on the set first. And then the 7th sister who actually was seen in a clip where she said, "My pets told me you were here. I've been expecting you from some time." And she literally lit her blade after Ezra said, "A bounty hunter. Guess again." And most likely, Ezra saw that it was an Inquisitor. Most likely, if 2, such as my brother and his friend, challenge me, then that means a duel is in motion, and we actually bring back the series. Well, in this new series, I am being challenged not by my brother, but his friend also. And most likely, they have not faced me as well as I've faced my friend Duncan, because we've been Jedi training and most likely everything else. Well, let me just tell y'all, the series is going to be awesome as bringing it back. And evidently, we get to see new lightsaber fights. We get to see new kinds of lightsabers. And most likely, in the near future, I will be getting some new sabers. Sabers with different kinds of blades and colors. And most likely, all kinds of lightsaber hilts. Not like this one where you see this awesome blade here. Let me go ahead and ignite that for y'all. Now, most likely, when you've been training as a Jedi Knight, you always know your exercises. You go that way, block high, block that way. And most likely, you know all the moves. Now, my brother, he was saying, well, everybody could copycat moves and stuff. No, don't do that. Most likely, a kind of move, you have to have your own moves. You know, you got to be good enough to block high, block low, and most likely everything else. Now, if you've seen Star Wars Rebels Season 3, you see Kanan and Sabine, they actually, you know, she uses the dark saber and he also uses his blue lightsaber, and they do training with it. Now, evidently, you know there's all types of lightsabers out there. You got your green one. And most likely, my brother's friend actually said, oh, she really does like the green one. Well, yeah, I do too. It's a nice type of lightsaber. But green is evidently not my favorite color. I would recommend the blue one. The blue one is actually my favorite kind of saber, and also this kind of hilt. Also known as the Skywalker saber, that was actually given to Luke Skywalker. Also, the father of Anakin, actually lost this during the duel on Mustafar, and actually lost it when Obi-Wan actually picked up the saber and evidently took it with him, and he was going to give it to Luke after he's a full-grown man, and he was going to know the Jedi code and also be a Jedi like his father was. Well, evidently, the Force was with young Skywalker. I mean, we all know that because we've seen the original trilogy movies. We know that after a while, Luke lost this lightsaber on Cloud City, where he actually had his hand just sliced off by Vader, and somehow in The Force Awakens we actually see this same type of saber again. Now, most likely a droid recovered the saber, and it was the same saber that we actually saw in The Empire Strikes Back, and most likely everything else. Well, anyway, I know my brother is challenging me to a duel. I know he's been watching the canceled Coolest Ultrasaber series, but I've decided, why not? If he wants videos, dang it, we'll just have to give it to him. And for the fans that watch this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more Coolest Ultrasaber updates. Most likely we'll have new lightsaber battles ready, and most likely we'll get it on camera, and most likely we'll see who wins. In the meantime, this is the end of the opening premiere episode of the Coolest Ultrasabers, and most likely glad to see you guys back. It's it's just been a very long time. I mean, I know it's been a year already, and I thought coming back would make you guys a whole lot happy. And most likely, as all of us are Star Wars fans, we enjoy these videos, and most likely we're going to get more, and I'm going to guarantee you guys a whole guaranteed playlist, and most likely we'll get her going. Well, anyway, don't forget to subscribe for more content. There's going to be an annotation right here with the whole playlist right there. We're going to get that going, and most likely, we're just going to have some new videos that are going to come out. Make sure you set your notifications so you don't miss a video of this brand new series, and most likely the return of the Coolest Ultrasabers. So anyway, for my brother watching this video, don't get your hopes up that I'm not going to lose to you. I've got so many lightsabers. I've got this one. I've got this one. And guess what? Not afraid of you. Come and get me if you dare. But anyway, no, I got so many lightsabers that I'm going to be using. Most likely he might be the new Inquisitor that Vader actually hired. I don't know. But I know his friend is going to be an Inquisitor also. Well, anyway, we thank you guys for tuning back. And we will see you guys in more videos. So anyway, be safe. Make wise choices. May the Force be with you. And also, you will subscribe to the channel. I really mean it. Subscribe to the channel. Y'all have a good day, and may the Force be with you always.